Oh. This is hurting me. I'm trying to get comfortable and I can't. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waiting on the line of dreams and blue. Yeah, just to be the next to be with you. Build up your confidence so you can be on top for once. Wake up, who cares about... What is that? Little boy. Jewish tales? Some funny books in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Good morning. Okay, so... Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk live from New York City. It's Friday morning. I don't know why I'm yelling. Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk. So, last night I went to my girlfriend's book event here in New York. Hello. And... it was fun. And then me and my best friend Steven went out for dinner. And we went to this Mexican place and it was so good. Hi, Laura. Lorianne, you're going to love this story. So we go last night to this Mexican restaurant. We eat dinner. And then he says to me, do you do karaoke? So I'm like, hell yeah. So he's like, oh my God. Karaoke. So we leave the restaurant. We're walking. Now I'm in like... If those of you that follow me on Instagram saw my outfit last night, my heels were like this high, okay? I was basically Julia Roberts in Pretty Women before she found her class. So we walk down the street and we go to this karaoke bar, and there's these Asian women singing Jay-Z, and I have to tell you, I never knew I needed this in my life. How did I not know this existed? So we go into this karaoke bar and we start requesting songs. So I'm like, Around the Way Girl by LL Cool J. Steven doesn't want me to sing, like see what he's picking. So first he picked Karma Police by Radiohead. Now I was not familiar with Radiohead before I became friends with Steven. Steven turned me on to Radiohead. But they sing this song called Karma Police. And it's like, Karma Police. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So I'm like, all right, I'm digging it, right? I'm picking up what you're putting down. So he goes, all right, so anyway, I do LL Cool J, Around the Way Girl. Now, of course, that's like my shit, right? I don't even need to see the words for that song. But then I decide I'm wearing a coat over my dress. And there's like all these people here. And then I decide I'm going to do Like a Prayer by Madonna. So all of a sudden the music starts, right? Life is a mystery. And I take my coat off. And everyone starts screaming. And Steven's like, woo! Right? There's boob. I know, because I have big boobs, right? And this is how my dress looked. Hold on. Because the story isn't as fun. It's like that. Okay, that was my dress last night, right? So I'm like basically M Madonna in the place, right? So I commit to a full-on performance, right? Life is a mystery. Everyone must... Doing the whole thing, right? When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Not an easy song to sing, by the way. You think Madonna can't sing until you try to sing Like a Prayer by yourself. And then you realize Madonna must have some breath control because I'm about to die up in this mug, right? So I do the whole song, whatever. Everybody's clapping. It's over. And there's a friend with us, and I hand him the microphone and I say, all right, it's your turn. And he goes, I don't perform. And I go, what? He goes, I don't perform. I said, well, you don't have to like perform, but you can like just sing, just do one song. He's like, no. So I'm like, no. And I'm thinking like, you came out, you got dressed, you took a car, you're out, you're here, you're drinking. I literally just did a full fucking Madonna performance. And your whole thing is, I don't perform. I don't do this. Okay. So it's Steven's turn again. And Steven says, Muhammad, I'm not ignoring you, bro, but you're going to need to take it down about 7 notches, okay? So, anyway, Steven comes back up and decides he's going to do Prince, okay? Oh, God, what song did he do? He did, well, I can't remember. He did 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars was another one. So Steven goes up and he does 24 Karat Magic, right? And he's like, jump back, gotta kiss myself, but keep up. And he's getting everybody to put your pinky rings up to the moon. He's got the whole place putting their pinky fingers up. And nobody has one pinky ring on. But they were believers, okay? So after that, we go back to this other friend, and we're like, come on, just come up. I was like, I'll sing with you, right? Or like, we'll get one of these fun people. People were singing all these different songs, and he's like, no, I don't do this. And it got me really thinking about how many things in our lives, how many experiences we miss, how many good times we don't get to participate in because we don't do something. I don't karaoke. I don't roller skate. Now here's the thing. I don't swim with sharks. I don't jump out of planes. That kind of shit I don't do. But like, that stuff could like, kill me, which is why I don't do it. I'm talking about like, in your life, how many don'ts do you have? Like, do you, I don't have any video of me. I only have video of Steven because I took the video. And I don't think he would appreciate me posting it, but it would be one of the funniest things you guys have ever seen. Also, the most committed to karaoke that I've ever seen. But the important thing about this conversation is I'm not talking about anything that could hurt you. I'm not talking about drugs. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about like don'ts. I'm going to give you an example, okay? Oh, I like that. Kimberly said, I have some don'ts, trying to change that. Okay, I like that. I'm going to give you an example, and I don't want you to get offended. Okay, so put your big girl panties on for just a second. I was talking to my girlfriend, and we were talking about, last time I was home in New Jersey, my whole life is a don't, I live in a fear bubble. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted to do this coffee talk. So many of us, you cannot control your life based on fear. Like I have all these don'ts because I am afraid of all these things. Like, what is the worst that's going to happen? Play it out in your mind. If you get up and sing karaoke and nobody sings with you, who gives a shit? I'll perform right now. What song do you guys want to hear? Groove is in the heart. I don't care. I don't care. I have no... Well, anyway, so I was talking to my girlfriend, right? And I said something to her about her man. And I said, just give him a blowjob. And she was like, oh, I don't do that. And I was like, what? Now, this isn't about blowjobs, guys. Don't start. I don't need lobbyists for blowjobs. It's fine. You could do it or not. This is an example. She was like, I don't do that. I'm like, but what do you mean you don't do that? And she was like, I don't do that. And I was like, you don't, like it's like non-negotiable, like you don't do it on Tuesdays, like you don't do it in October, like what does that mean? She was like, I don't do it. I don't ever do that. And I was like, ever? Okay. And I just thought we bog ourselves down with these don'ts, and it's a way of control. It's just, I'm not a decent singer, guys. I actually cannot sing. I sing because I don't care, but I can't really sing. Nobody would put me on a freaking album, okay? But my point is, these don'ts that we have, we got to figure out a way to release some of them. We have to figure out a way to, like, figure out why we're holding on to them. Why are these our don'ts, right? And how are they protecting us? What are they doing for us, right? And if your don'ts are not bettering your life, let's work. Okay, Jody says, 80% of my don'ts come from insecurity and it's hard to get out of my head. Yes, I agree with you 100%, Jody. 80% of our don'ts come from our insecurities or our fear, right? I'm going to continue to use karaoke because I think it's a good example, but I don't do karaoke because I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't want people to whatever. Well, that's the fun of it. I mean, do you remember Cameron Diaz in My Best Friend's Wedding? She was so afraid to sing, and then she started singing, gonna put on my makeup, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you, together forever. And then everybody started singing, and it was a freaking jamboree. That's really what life is about. That's what happens when you cross the don'ts. When you literally, people who say, I don't dance, what does that mean? I don't dance. Meaning you have paralysis when music comes on. I don't know, like what is the don'ts protecting you from? And again, I'm not talking about the things that are really dangerous. Like I don't swim with sharks. Me either. I don't do those things either. I'm talking about the things like I don't kiss on a first date. What? Kiss the girl. I don't kiss girls. Okay, well, that's a tricky one, but Katy Perry said, I kissed a girl and I liked it. If you kissed me, you would like it, trust me. Totally different coffee talk, totally different conversation. But what are the things that you've been asked to do that you say you don't do, but you really want to try? Candace is getting her black belt at 40. I love that. Like what are the don'ts you're holding on to? I don't sing, I don't dance, I don't whatever. Like, how is that a thing now? I don't want that to be a thing for anybody. Crystal said she'll kiss me. I like Crystal. My kind of girl, Crystal. Shannon says, too insecure, no moves, protected me from being made fun of. But who's going to make fun of you? Honestly. And the people who would make fun of you, like, F them. Really, F them. Life is so much fun when you throw away the don'ts. I promise you, like, I don't know. I just think that what was protecting this guy last night? We're all up there dancing. We're all up there having a great time. Nobody was making fun of anybody. It was just, I mean, this one girl sung Ariel, and I was so jealous of her song choice. And I was singing so loud at one point that it sounded like I was in the movie. What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet John Land, they understand that they don't reprimand their daughter. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the... Right? How good is that song choice? Why did I not think of that? Why wasn't that me? I'm singing with her, she's singing, everybody's singing, and he's sitting there like this. I don't sing. I don't perform. I don't whatever. Just try it. What's the worst thing that could happen? Your arms aren't going to fall off. Who gives a shit? When you die and that 5 to 7 minute highlight reel plays back in your mind, it's going to be pretty freaking boring if the whole time you're sitting on the sidelines of life like, I don't do anything. I don't have fun. Anyway, I'm just saying, I don't like the don'ts. Now, again, if it's something that's going to keep you safe, yes, don't, right? But if it's just a matter of insecurities, like you're so afraid to fail that you don't even try. We've got to change that mindset. You're so afraid to fail, but that you don't even try. I want to say this. I'm not making fun of him. That's his safety net, right? Like, that's his safety net. But how do we help people put that down, right? How do we help people put that down? How do we help people say, like, how do we push past the fear of what other people would think? Because I promise you, life is so much more fun when you just take the microphone and sing. You know, my husband cannot dance. And I mean cannot dance. My husband cannot dance. But when I ask him to come dance with me, he does. He knows he can't dance, but he doesn't care because he knows it makes me so insanely happy. And also he loves to watch me laugh and giggle, and I crack up when he dances because he's so cute. And I know he's doing it for me. You know? And there's something sexy to me about the fact that Michael won't do that for anyone else, only me. He won't dance with anyone else but me. He'll dance with his mother. I want to see where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. I really want to see this comment. Damn, I couldn't see it. Anyway, just remember that stepping over the fear of failure, like, you just got to do it. You know, I remember when we first started having sex, and I feel like you're all going to remember this. You might not admit it, but you totally will. Do you remember when you were young or old, depending on when you started having sex, and it was your turn to get on top for the first time, and it seemed like such a foreign, scary thing, like, I don't know how to do this. Am I going to be good at it? Okay, will my thighs burn? Yes, your thighs will burn. Right? But then, you know, you do it. You get up there for the first time. You get on top and you try to figure it out, right? Look at you now. Just cowgirl from hell, you know? Just, you know, probably, I don't know, probably really good at it. But do you remember that first time, right? That fear of like, oh my God, yes, being so insecure. Like, I don't want to get up there. My boobs are going to look all weird, and like my love handles, and like, is he going to be looking at my everything? Yes, he is going to be looking at your everything. But you're so insecure. You know, like I remember being like, oh my God, I can't get up there. I'm too nervous. But the lady pond, I like it. So anyway, I just want you to remember back when you feel some type of way about doing something and you feel insecure or scared, I want you to remember about the first time that you had to get on top. And you were like, oh my God, this is too scary for me. I'm not going to be good at this. And then, look at you now. Meanwhile, yes, the guys are so excited just to have you there. They don't even care if you're good or not. They're just so happy to be there. All right, well, I love you guys, and I'm going to drive to New Jersey. My mother's in New Jersey. So I'm going to drive to Meredith's house and be with Meredith. Please tell me what the necklace is. Okay, guys, this necklace right here I designed it at stateofstyleJewelry.com. StateofstyleJewelry.com. And I designed it sideways because I felt like my journey with God was it was more the journey than the cross. StateofstyleJewelry.com. Somebody could probably put the link, or I can, I think. I don't know how. StateofstyleJewelry.com. Lori Ann probably can. Laura, can you post the link? StateofstyleJewelry.com, and then they could just click on it. But we don't have that many necklaces, guys. So if you want one, you should order one because the supplies are super low. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for having this bizarre talk with me, but I really would do karaoke for you guys anytime. Life is a mystery. I love you guys so much. Have a great, great day.